What's up, people? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Got another reaction for you. The bear gonna keep you there. Yes, the bear is gonna keep you there. This reaction video, we're gonna go ahead and illustrate the great Nipsey Hussle. The great Nipsey Hussle. Around time, in time, and before time. The brother Nipsey Hussle. Gonna get into a little bit of his lifestyle, but at the end of the show, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna give all the Crips and the Bloods that pay homage to Nipsey. It's something that Nipsey wanted you guys to do. Something you guys did not pay attention to. You really didn't pay attention to because it gave you a blueprint for you to come up. He gave you a book to follow. Huh? He showed you the example that all you have to do is go step by step. All good business. And my people will follow and they will prosper. If they would follow it, well, I'm going to tell you what Nipsey really brung you people. You brothers and sisters down there in LA and Watts. I'm from Watts. You know, South Central and all that. As a matter of fact, I lived on 60th and Crenshaw. It wasn't my spot. You know, I didn't live there, but, you know, I spent some nights there. It was my girl. Her name was Rosemary Harris. And she had some family that's from 60s. And she introduced them to me. They didn't have no problem. They what's up and everything. I went to that store on 8th in 60. I met the homie Cartoon. He was with this big old light brother, was light-skinned and big. You know what I'm saying? I met that Cartoon. I mean, not Capone. I'm sorry. His name was dark-skinned and short. His name was Capone. And I met another Capone that gave me some heads up on some people that was coming after me. This Capone from 60, in a subliminal message, he let me know that some people was after me, and I never said anything. Never, I would never say anything, but he told me that. He told me, he let me know, he warned me, and they came. And they came, and I was prepared. So much love to the 60s, much love to Nipsey, and let's get into this video that I have ready and prompt up for you guys. Before we do that, please go ahead and push that like button, that subscribe button, and let's get into the video. Let's see exactly, you know, did we miss anything? What Nipsey was trying to tell us.
Yeah, KCTV, what's up? I'm chilling with your boy, neighborhood Nip Hustle. We live from Ground Zero, Crenshaw and Slauson. I told you in the Crenshaw documentary on Karen TV. Yeah. It's my area, this is where I grew up at. It's really like where I spent a lot of my time as a youth. Our neighborhood basically go from like Slauson to Florence. A lot of people got killed out here on these streets, right here on 63rd, Victoria, Hyde Park, Bryanhurst. This building right here, we call these the cages. And this where, you know, niggas are going to the back of these buildings and get put on the hood. Niggas would come back here and fight all day. You know, if you wanted to be from this shit, you had to come fight. And if you didn't know nobody and nobody respected you, or you didn't have that motor in you that they wanted to see, you got treated bad back then. When I signed my deal, I was fresh out the county jail. I ain't had no expectations out the rap game. I was just like, you know, I got opportunity, so I'm gonna go hard. I came in kind of raw. I came in gangbanging my area with all my homies in the video on Crenshaw and Slauson. I'm trying to create an ideal situation based on the era we live in. It's 2013. We know that the change that's taking place. We know the outlets and the connection and the reach that artists can have.
In Los Angeles, California, Watts, South Central, you know, Alameda and all that, we have three different types of hoodsters, if you want to say. We have gang members, we have gang bangers, and we have what they call tuners, turned up non-affiliates. And Nipsey was a Turn Up Not affiliate. No. You have Turn Up affiliates also. You have Turn Up affiliates also because they gang members. They're not gang bangers. Nipsey didn't go around boom, 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 bang him. No, but he's a member. He represent the neighborhood that he grew up at. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, I want every penny I'm entitled to. I want as much percent as I'm entitled to, and I don't feel I'm wrong for that, you know. But I'm not against the major label at all. I think that it's smart people in labels. They specialists, you know. I think that they know the game best. It's just like you gotta do your negotiations out here in the streets,
right?
So that you know you don't gotta pull no legs or do nothing too much to serve your interests properly. You know, I started off on the run. I signed my deal on the run. Went to Jamaica, came back to LA, went to jail, got out, and then went to New York and started what's going on right now. When I don't have nothing to say, I don't say nothing. I like having something to say when I speak. My intention for a cover is not to represent my gang affiliation. That's not the intention of an album cover. You know, that's the intention of your actions in the streets, you know, or in a place where gang activity take place in.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you'll represent your gang affiliation. And I just took a page from like magazines. You look at every magazine logo from Time to Newsweek to XXL. What color are them logos? The logos are all red. What color is the stoplight? It's red because it's the most attention-grabbing color. And it got nothing to do with gangbanging, Bloods or Crips, you know.
Message, get to know something. There's nothing wrong with getting to know something. More knowledge you got, the more you can do. Always remember, a man can't do nothing if he don't know nothing.
I wanted to grab attention, so that's why it's red, and that's why I got on Crenshaw. In terms of me using it for the title of my project, I just think that it was one word that could sum up what I represent to this music right now. It's a foundation to my personality and my story. It's where it took place at. You know, if you grow up in LA, the gangbanging shit was before you at this point. You know what I mean? So like, if from our generation or a generation after us, this thing was happening, already had the rules established, already niggas had feelings on both sides, emotions, killings, murders, loved ones lost, and then we was born. So this shit was already like 2 or 3 generations deep. At this point, it's about killings though. That's all this shit is killing. It's about murder. Niggas is playing murder games. The mentality is a South Central state of mind. You ain't a real until you kill one. You know, that's how niggas feel. Me and Drummer, you know, since like 09, we performed at the Hip Hop War. Drummer was DJing, and I got to meet him and chop it with him. And I went to his studio, I did a record with him. Got with his producer, V12. And, you know, Drummer's just been an ally that show love. Every time I drop something, he support. Every time I go down south, you know what I'm saying, he reach out. So we was in Volcano. I walked into the restaurant, seen him, and we just started talking about what I had on the table. And he told me about the opportunity. And I was like, well, when I'm ready, I'm going to reach out. So when I finished the project, I just hit him like, what's up? I got this music. What you want to do? He's like, let's go, shoot it. The stuff that I feel the streets need to hear, and that's like how verses or, you know what I mean, like content that's going to excite the streets, I put that on Crenshaw. But the album is more about records and songs. That's like great records and great songs. I know they've been waiting. I know it's been a long time. They mad at me. They bashing me on Twitter and all that. But it's well worth it though, man. Crenshaw, October 8th, 2013. Yeah.
Nice message, Nipsey. We love it. You know, can't take nothing away from the brother. You shouldn't. You shouldn't even try to. But let me tell you something. The gangs in LA wasn't called gangs. The police called them gangs. They was labeled as gangs. So all the killing is not being real. It's not being original. You wasn't killing each other. I was born at Martin Luther King Hospital. My hospital is called Killer King. You know, so we know what they was doing, but we wasn't doing to ourselves. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to that video. Let me get it out right quick. Let me orchestrate some things right quick. And I'm going to show y'all the real message.
Cages.
That
and this where, you know, niggas are going to the back of these buildings and get...
I'm gonna show you the real message that Nipsey Hussle brought to us, showed all of us, gave us the blueprint. Let us know it was okay to do. Let us know that it's okay to do this. This is for one, the whole card of 60s. Two, the whole card of Bonnie Hunters, Nixon Gardens, from Hacienda Village from 103rd to Imperial, all the East Coasts. I'm just, these are my hearts. But the message is for everybody that loves Nipsey that's in LA for y'all to come together. I wanted to show you something right quick. What he was telling you, what Nipsey was telling you and what Nipsey was showing you was how to conduct the best business that we can. How to conduct good business. And who to conduct the good business to. Look at this. You see that guy in the background? Let me see right quick. You see him back here? Okay. Him right here. Okay, now, what Nipsey was showing you guys is to do good business with the Jews. That store, his business partner, I think that's his dad, but they're Jews. Marathon is a city over there in the eastern, they call next to the Middle East or something like that. During the Persian Empire, a city of Marathon. It's called Marathon, and it was a city of Jews. These people, my brothers, I'm telling you, my niggas, my nickels, NAGA, nakas. These people we do good business with. Quit selling that dope. Get out there and get with these people and do good business with them. The Hebrew Israelites, look, brother, these are the real Jews. We understand that the Hebrew Israelites are really, they mean well. They're meaning well. So I'm not going to say what they're doing is wrong, because what you're doing is not wrong. It's how you're doing it. The information that you have. There's nothing wrong with these Jew brothers. And Nipsey was showing us if we do good business with the Jews, we're able to accomplish great things that we are not normally used to. They will help us. So I say, brothers, let's do. It ain't nothing wrong with doing good business. It don't have to be drugs. Much love to Nipsey. And once again, comment, subscribe, and like this video. Thumb it up. Thumb it up. We got to thumb it up. Until our next one. Much love, peace, and chicken grease.